and welcome to Unreal Engine 4 tutorial series. And in this episode we're gonna make a health bar, but not a static health bar, the health bar which updates in real time. So you will get your current health value on your real time and it will gradually increase and decrease. So you're gonna see that animation of increasing your health or decreasing the health. So let's get started. So open your character. I am using my first person character, but you have to open your character whichever you are using, and in this character you have to create three variables. You see most of the games in the tutorials they make two variables. First is current health and the maximum health and its stats, but instead of we're gonna make three variables. So just click on this and make a variable, and let's name this current health, and it will be a float, and let's categorize it to health. So you can see it is now categorized into the health portion. Make another variable, call it max health, and also in this drop down menu you can see our health category is created. So just click on it and it will be attached to here. Okay, the third variable would be a target health. Okay, and categorize it into a health portion. Okay, the reason why we have created these three variable is that current health would be show you your current health, the max health would be show you your max health, and let's say by default your max health would be 100, so default value would be 100. You can set it whatever you want, and your current health would be gradually increase and it interpolates between your current health to your target health. So for basic view, let's get started, and for this we're gonna use the event tick node. So just click on it and you can find that event tick node in here. So just click. What this event tick node do, it will execute all the time, the entire time of a game. So it will called every frame. So on event tick, just drag a branch from here, and from first this event tick, if it's calling every frame, so it might be a time consuming, or not say time consuming, but it will back up your performance. So it's good to add a branch in it. So bring a node from here and promote this to a variable, and let's say can update health, and if can update health is true, then this will go further. All right, so by default can update health is false, and we're gonna make this true, and if it's true, then it will go further. So from this right click on it and create f interrupt node. So f interrupt 2. If you watched my previous sessions, you know what this do. So attach this current health, get current health, and in here, and attach this target health to here. And what would be the delta time is, so it would be your delta seconds. So, and for adding a reroute node, just double click on it and you can now add a reroute node just like this. And let's say your interrupt speed would be 1. We'll check this up. After that you have to clamp this value. So drag a node from here and hit clamp. So you can see this clamp float. Just click, and what this clamp do is it do not let this return value to exceed from this minimum and this maximum. So let's say our maximum value is 1000, so this return value if is greater than or equal to 1000 there, then it will return 1000. So your what will be your max? It will be your maximum health. And after this, set your current health to your return value by attaching it to here and attaching this execute node to in here the true part. Okay, so after doing that we have to check So add a branch, and let's say if our current health is equal to our target health, so get this in and grab a node and equal to, and this would be equal a float. So if this both equalize, then our can update variable, this let's add it to a health portion, and this would be false. So just attach it to here, and it is unticked, so it is false. So whenever we want to update our health, just we have to set our target health to whatever the health we want to update and set this boolean variable to true. Now on your event begin play, when your game starts on in here, so we have by default attached this nodes, but we have to attach our current health and target health like this. So we'll make this further, but let's start something else. So let's say we call the two functions. So right click on your custom event graph and add a custom event. And what will be this event? So let's say increase health. So your first event would be your increase health, and whenever this event is called, first you have to set your target health. So what would be your target health you want to add? So just add an input in here, let's say updated health, and this would be a float, and let's just rename it to update health rather than increase it, the update health, and attach this target health to here, and just can update health to true, just tick on it. So it will now set this target value to your desired value, and this will interpolates like this. After that, let's say if we hit 4, then our health should be update. So just drag a node from here and call your custom events, call update health, and what would be your update health? So let's say if we increase our node, then our update health should be, let's say 50. So it will be drag or half, and when we hit our 5 node, so like this, so let's if we hit 5, then our update health should be let's say whatever our health, current health, and let's say plus, or let's say plus 5 like this, and attach it to here, and make sure you have to after that tick this node. So I'm just calling this twice, but you can call it just once. I'm just doing this just for showing purpose. So after doing so, on your event begin play, wherever it is we have in here, so on your event begin play, just add a component, and what will be to set your current health and set your target health, target health both, sorry, not this, you can simply drag a node from here, and what will be this both? So this will be both your maximum health on when your game starts, and you can update this by further. So double click on it to add a reroute node, so it looks more neat. After doing so, let's make a health bar. So right click on your content browser and your user interface, there is a widget blueprint, we would say this a health bar. Open it, and in here in your canvas panel you can see this progress bar, so just add it to here, and we will call this health bar. So hit F2 and health bar, and let's add this anchor point to, let's say, in here, and make this a bit this. And what would be a size, let's say 700 or 1000. Okay, 1000, so it looks more. And after doing so, make this a position. First of all, after doing so, you have to make this a bit in here. So we need our health bar to be in center. So how do we do that? So just make this so you can just do that is make this alignment to say 0.5, so it will be bring to in center. And you can see our percentage is increasing based on our health. So let's blue is not the right color, I think, for health, so let's make it something like red, and something like this. And you can see this is a new color. You can just drag and drop into here, so you can use this color and any way you want, and make this a bit transparent so we can see that. So in here, just drag and drop, you can see this our fill color, but we want our transparent color in your gray shade. So how do we do that? So in your style, you can see this fill image and your background image. So what will be your background image tint? So just make this alpha to, let's say, 0.4, and this would be a transparent. After doing so, let's bind this percentage. So on your percentage, just click on bind and create a binding. And how do we create the binding? So first, on your event graph, on event construct, let's cast this to a character variable. So cast to first person character. You can cast this to whatever character you are using, and get player character like this. We don't need this two nodes, create pre-construct and tick, so just delete it. And after doing so, just promote it to variable, and we would say this player. After doing so, on your binding, just grab your player and get the current health, and get another node from your player variable and get your maximum health, max health, and divide this from this. So float by float, attach it to here and attach it to here, and now after doing so, we are good to go. We did finally a great job. So if everything is done, everything is done, what you do, you have to create a widget. So bring back just a little in this, and holding your alt key, if you click on this, this will break this line. So holding your alt key, click on this, and this will break this line. If you want to attach it back, just bring it back to here, but just break this line and create a widget. Create widget, and what would we call this? So we will call this a health bar. And after doing so, just add to viewport, and after adding this to viewport, I'll just bring back to here, and this will be your adding a viewport. So after doing so, everything is done. So let's try if it's working or not. So this is our health bar. You can see it is full empty, but if we hit 4, you can see it is gradually increasing to half of it. If we hit 5, then it will be increased to x plus 5. So if our health is like 50, so it will increase like 50 plus 5 equal 55. So like this, it is small increasing, like this. You can see it is slowly increasing. If you want to decrease it, just like let's say we want to set our health back to 5, so you can see this is gradually increasing. So we have done this thing. Thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot, and we'll bring back into next video. So bye bye.